Hi, I'm Kathy Romey, and I'm Executive Director for Bloomington Meals on Wheels, and I am so pleased to be here today to talk about Helen Freeman and her Lifetime Achievement Award. If I had to describe Helen, I would use the word dynamo, and I would use the word happy, I would use the word giving. But the other thing that comes to mind when I think of Helen is the saying about life, is that you can't always control the hand you're dealt, but this is the way you play your cards. And that is true about Helen, is that she was dealt a pretty tough hand in life, and that she lost her husband at a very young age during World War II, missing in action, and he never came home. And she had to decide how she was going to deal with that. And what she did was she dealt with it in a positive way by keeping herself busy and doing for others. And she's done that all her entire life. From her work at the post office to all of her volunteering efforts that she's done over the last, 25 plus years.
Hi, I'm Connie Hill, Director of Volunteer and Visitor Services at IU Health-Bloomington Hospital. I've been with the hospital for 37 years. However, I started this job as Director of Volunteer Services in 1996, and that's when I had the pleasure of meeting Helen. She was one of the first volunteers I met. She was volunteering at the information desk, and our journey began. One of the great things about Helen is that she takes the volunteer role very seriously. She goes out and she makes connections with people, which is very easy for her. She knows half of Bloomington. So as she's delivering flowers and she goes into the patient rooms, not only does she brighten their day by the flowers that she delivers, but she is also bringing a special spark, the Helen spark. She's there and she gets to connect with them personally.
My name is Pam Feltz, and I'm the manager at Children's Therapy Center with IU Health-Bloomington. I met Helen about 15 years ago through the Bloomington Hospital Foundation Employee Awards Program because one of my employees won the Helen Freeman Award. That began a more than 15-year relationship with Children's Therapy Center, with Helen helping out our children in many different ways, as well as our staff. One of the best parts of my job at Children's Therapy is getting to meet wonderful people from our community like Helen Freeman. She's an incredible role model to young professional women. It demonstrates that you don't have to be really wealthy, you don't have to have a lot of money to do philanthropy in your community and to give back. Helen spends so much of her time just doing things that make people happy. And it does make a difference to all of us, to children, to adults in our community.
I'm Mary Lang. I'm with the Bloomington Hospital Foundation, and I actually met Helen 7 years ago when I moved here to Bloomington. I was a new volunteer for Meals on Wheels, but didn't know my way around very well. So Helen was tasked with the job of helping me find my way, and it was just a wonderful partnership. She served the post office for over 40 years, so she knew every street, road, alley in Bloomington. And we got to know each other doing a route and just really enjoyed my time with Helen. I had the privilege of being the person to call Helen to let her know that she had received the Lifetime Achievement Award. And her reaction, she was just thrilled. She couldn't believe that she had been nominated. She was in shock. She was in shock that she was nominated and thrilled that she had received the award. So that was a really special moment for me to be able to call her and tell her that and share that news with her. Just because of the relationship that we have, she's like a grandmother almost. I mean, really, all of us, there's so many people here that are so close to her. I was just so happy to be able to make that call to her. And she was so humble about it. That really came through. She's so humble about everything that she does. There's so much humility around Helen, and she said, I don't do it for the recognition. I do it because I love people. That's why I do. Everything I do is because I love people. I love doing for others. And I think that just really sums up Helen in just a few words.